Before watching this video, please go ahead and watch my video titled Method 1 Drafting the Basic Bodice Front. I will leave the link down below in the description box. Hello guys, today's video is a continuation of how to draft the basic bodice. In the previous video I showed you how to draft the front bodice. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to draft the back bodice. Just like before, start by drawing a 1-inch line on the vertical and horizontal edge of your drafting paper. Those two lines would be your starting point. With the ruler placed at the intersection of the two lines, mark the center back full length measurement on the vertical line. From that point, mark square out a line that is equal to 1/4 of your waist measurement. My waist measurement is 7 1/4, so I squared out 7 1/4. Then I came in or subtracted 1/4. From that quarter point, I added 1.5 inch for dart, the same 1.5 inch dart width that I added for the center front. Starting at the waist point along the vertical line, measure up the length of the bust depth. My bust depth is 7.5 inches. From that point, square out a line that is equal to 1/4 of the bust measurement, then square in or subtract 1/4 inch. Using my measurement as an example, 1/4 of my bust measurement is 10 inches. Subtract 1/4 from that will give you 9 3/4. So my final bust length is 9 3/4. Remember, when we're drafting the center front sloper, we added 1/4 inch to the waist and bust length. In drafting the back sloper, we subtract 1/4 from the waist and bust length. Next, using a straight ruler, connect your waist to the bust to create your side seam. From the top line, square out a line that is equal to 1/2 of the across shoulder measurement. Using my measurement as an example, my across shoulder is 15 inches. Half of that is 7.5 inches. From that point, draw a line that is the length of your shoulder slope. My shoulder slope is 1.5 inches. With your ruler placed at the end of the shoulder slope point, draw a line that is equal to the length of the shoulder seam until it touches the top line. My shoulder seam is 4.5 inches. To create the back neck curve, measure up from the waist on the center back line the center back length. Then use a curved ruler to draw in the neckline. From the top line, measure 5 inches down, which is the across back measurement. This measurement is standard and the same for the center front, and is referred to as across chest measurement on the center front sloper. From the 5-inch point mark, square out a line that is equal to half of the across shoulder measurement. Using my measurement as an example, my across shoulder measurement is 15 inches. Half of that is 7.5 inches. From that 7.5 inch point mark, square in or subtract 1/4 inch. Then use your curved ruler to connect all 3 points to draw in the armhole. To create the dart, mark a point that is half of the bust span on the bust and waistline. Then connect both points with a straight line. Then divide the dart width by 2. My dart width is 1.5 inch. 1.5 inch divided by 2 is 3/4. So I mark 3/4 on either side of the dart line. Finally, connect the 2 points to the top of the dart line. Next, extend the center line on the dart by 1/4 inch, then use a curved ruler to blend back into the waistline. Some people like to leave the waistline as a straight line. I prefer to make it curved because as human beings we are 3-dimensional and not a flat paper. Finally, to finish drafting the center back sloper, add 1/2 inch dart to the armhole. To draw the dart, mark 1/4 on either side of the across back line. To determine how long the dart will be, find the midpoint of the shoulder seam, then extend a line from that point to the across back line. Next, draw in the dart. Okay everyone, we've come to the end of this video tutorial. If I have made drafting a basic bodice a little bit easier to understand and helped further your fashion designing experience, please give this video a thumbs up. Until my next video, where I'll be demonstrating how to adjust the front armhole and true in the front and back bodice. That tutorial is a must watch because it's a completion and a conclusion to the Method 1 drafting tutorial.